Hello Capricorn, welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning in to the month of October 2025, seeing what guidance for Capricorn comes through. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you. Outcome and advice for Capricorn. The Capricorns that are here watching. Thank you. All right. The overall energy of this reading for Capricorns for October 2025 is the Queen of Swords in reverse. A lack of inner discernment. Confusion, inner confusion, not seeing things clearly. An inability to see things clearly. Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands reverse, Knight of Swords, and Eight of Swords in reverse coming out as a challenge to this energy. A lack of discernment is allowing someone access to you. A lack of healthy boundaries and a lack of discernment. Feels like someone's rushing in, taking advantage of your lack of discernment and healthy boundaries. I mean, it's a challenge to see clearly, see this person, see this situation. What would help Capricorn with this situation that's coming up? Nine of Cups reverse, Magician. Feels like this is someone who is... Nine of Cups in reverse is my card for being out of alignment and centering someone else in your experience. When you're in alignment, blessings flow your way. That's like a side effect of just being in alignment. In alignment with you, what's for you, blessings come in. When you align for someone else, the blessings don't come in that way because you're not in alignment. You're in someone else's alignment. And it feels like this person with Magician, Nine of Cups reverse, wants you to center them in your experience. Feels like they rush in very quickly because you're not perceiving that who this is, what they're doing. Tell me more. What does Capricorn need to know about this? Page of Cups in reverse also is a challenge to this. This is someone emotionally immature, shallow, stunted, incredibly immature, to come in and expect you, Capricorn, to center them in your experience. There's a lot of steps that are missed here that I'm perceiving. The way this person is rushing in with one of the fastest knights of the deck, fastest energies, Knight of Swords. They're trying to rush your mentality, rush in. I don't think because they're immature. They don't want you to see that, who they are. But they don't have anything to offer. This also feels like someone trying to manifest you as a psychic who teaches this in psychic school that I have. This is someone manifesting you, which creates a lot of energetic cords, projections. it is my advice that we never manifest anyone else. You only manifest for yourself. Otherwise, it creates all this courting and trying to make something happen, which is in disagreement with free will. And so that's what I'm seeing here. Someone is trying to manifest you, Capricorn, to center them in your experience, to revolve around them. And they've got this kind of immature, stunted maturity that makes them think that this is acceptable, is what I'm getting. Anything else that Capricorn needs to know? How does they... This feels like someone very unhappy, that doesn't know how to process their own emotions, immature emotionally. The way this person is rushing in, ooh, okay, 9 of Pentacles reverse. This person has also had some financial difficulty. This is 9 of Pentacles upright, is independence, freedom, someone who's abundant, learned how to train their focus. And with this rabbit here, there's this multiplying energy, multiplying abundance. In reverse, I get the feeling that whoever this is coming in, there's something about their emotions that they can't process themselves. There's an immaturity here, a lack of independence, stability that this person brings with them. It feels very entitled and controlling, trying to create in someone else's energy. All right, let's look at what's hidden. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, this using the King of Swords energy to cut out what and who does not work for you, Capricorn. Queen of Swords reversed. So this person might have come in. Ooh, Moon in what's hidden. This is really hidden. This might take you by surprise, this person. It looks like once you recognize what's going on, then you can cut this person out. What does Capricorn need to know? 10 of Wands reverse. This person's emotionally burdened. This person doesn't do the work themselves, and they're manifesting you to do the, emotional labor, maybe physical pentacle labor as well. This person it's weird, they're manifesting in other people's energy. They're really using a lot of control, manipulation, instead of using these skills. It feels like this is someone who has some manifesting abilities. They have everything that they need, but instead of doing the work themselves, they're just manifesting others to fulfill their unmet needs. And it feels like this person has a lot of burdens that they don't know how to carry, how to work with. A lot of hidden emotions as well. Okay. A lot came out here. It looks like if you don't comply, if you don't become what they Then Three of Swords, betrayal. They unload with the Ten of Wands. This person feels confused about how things work, but they rush in and there's a lot of expectations, unconscious agreements, delusions, fantasies projected onto you. It doesn't feel like they're communicating this thing, what I've been describing. But if you don't play along, then they unload. They feel betrayed. All right, it looks like you are moving to a different level and you're attracting different level type of lessons. People who can't figure out how to create stability for themselves and instead are projecting their unmet needs on people, on objects, and just expecting people to work for them, to do the labor, the emotional labor, maybe even financial labor here. This feels like someone who needs someone to unload onto. They haven't figured out how to do that work for themselves. It looks like you're letting go of these energies, cutting out. It feels like this person, when they enter your energy and you're not perceiving them, you don't discern them as an issue, but it feels like your finances might take a plunge when this person enters your energy. You might not perceive that it's coming from them, but it's this person has a deficit. Stability, security, abundance, finances. It doesn't look like they have that. And there's just this expectation to manifest you, Capricorn, and that you'll do this for them, something like that. It looks like you're cutting out what doesn't work. And the trick is to not allow this to take up your whole bandwidth. Deal with this and stay joyful. Stay focused on what makes you happy. It feels like the more the month goes, the more clarity comes out, more happiness, more real support and real help comes in. Not this. This isn't support at all. All right. Capricorn, any advice and outcome? We have the Three of Pentacles. Time to let your work shine. Time to stand out. Collaboration. Working together for a common goal. What does Capricorn need to know? What's advice? Oh, Queen of Wands with her back turned. Letting your work shine, standing out. It feels like you're turning your back on this energy and focusing on what you're working on, what you're collaborating on, whatever that work is, to go after what you desire, to keep focusing on what you want. You're very attractive with the Queen of Wands energy. And so you're going to attract people who will work well with you and people who do not work well. And so you're just figuring that out. Feels like this might also help with some past issues with this type of person, this type of energy, so you can recognize it and clear up your energy, make some shifts as well. I get the feeling this is happening for you, because whatever you're building here, whatever you're collaborating on, you're learning discernment and how to cut out what doesn't work for you and how to identify who and what does work. Very important and necessary skills. So, all right, Capricorn, that's your reading for October 2025. Have a great month.